Tabasco tries to remain loyal to Louisiana, specific purpose to instruct and educate an audience on the rich history of Avery Island and their chief export, Tabasco. Thesis: the Tabasco Company now takes most of their resources from Central and South America, thus creating tension in their image of being Louisiana. Exigence is the need to gather resources from around the world to keep up with production. It all started in 1868 on Avery Island, which is 140 miles west of New Orleans. Island is surrounded by marshes, swamps, implemented pepper fields, which helps produce peppers, and which is the main ingredient for Tabasco sauce. In the 1860s, Edmund McElhenney found Capsicum frutescens peppers, and had come from Mexico City or Central America. He sowed the seeds on Avery Island, and the peppers grew, which sparked the idea that would make the island flourish for a long time. Made this sauce to spice up Louisiana flavor. It's still made the same way today as it was way back in the day. Just the main difference is that it's aged longer. It's aged actually a lot longer because they have more resources now. They have more production, so they can store them in barrels for longer. It's still the most preferred pepper sauce in the world. It helps their authenticity because they haven't strayed too far away from the recipe because they age it longer, but it's still made in the factory on location at Avery Island. In 2005, Hurricane Rita damaged part of the factory and forced the company to look for more outside sources to continue their successes, but they were looking for outside sources before 2005. It's just that Hurricane Rita did destroy some of the factory, so they had to rebuild and even look at outside sources to find, get more production. The future of Tabasco looks bright. Crystal hot sauce is obviously a main competitor. They continue to have success in sales by communicating with outside sources. They have markets all over the world, Japan being the biggest outside market. My first point, I want to show where the Tabasco Company was started and how it remained in the same location since 1868. Edmund McElhenney found a way to create the sauce by using the ingredients of the island. By 1868, his sauce was tested by family and friends. It was an instant hit. I have a quote here. It says, 1 year later, he received thousands of orders at a $1 a bottle. And the sauce was patented in 1870. How he made the sauce was just peppers. Here's another quote. Peppers, salt, vinegar. The ingredients of the spicy Tabasco sauce are simple, yet the pungent taste is a culinary experience matched only by its aroma. A very strong sense of smell. Because of the vast salt mines on the island, he was able to use Avery Island's own salt to put in the Tabasco, making a legitimately authentic Louisiana sauce. Pickers pick the peppers 6 days a week and are paid by the pound. Both machinery and humans work together and harvest the capsicum peppers, which brings me to my second point, actually, how they're made today, and it's the same way. The process of making the sauce has been done the same way since the 1860s. And here's one more quote. The trucks filled with hand-selected peppers travel a short distance from the southern section of the island to the factory. A crusher grinds the fresh pods into a mixture of 8 pounds of salt to every 100 pounds of capsicum peppers. The mash is then funneled into 400-pound capacity Kentucky oak barrels, like those used for wine. And this is when the aging process is different because now they age them for 3 to 4 years. So it's a lot longer than how they used to. Once in the barrels, they drill holes to allow the gas to escape. They also layer the tops of each barrel with their very own salt. And McElhenney believed that the barrels are ready, he would begin to have them bottled and sold. But throughout the popularity since 1860, really, they've been brought in more opportunity. One more quote. The Avery Island factory, along with quality-controlled bottling plants in Caracas, Madrid, Montreal, London, and Mexico City, produce 187,000 bottles a day, or 50 million of the 2-ounce size every year. Japan has grown to be the largest distributor with an annual sales of 6 million bottles. And because of this, I believe that Tabasco has lost some authenticity, yet has grown with 125 international markets. It lost its authenticity because Tabasco now uses sources from outside the country rather than just running the business specifically out of Louisiana. The Tabasco company also gathers peppers from Central and South America rather than just Avery Island. Which brings me to my final point, which is the future of the Tabasco company. It's got, like I said, communications with 125 international markets. Rita destroyed the factory in 2005. It was rebuilt and actually modified for up-to-date working conditions. So it actually helped them in the long run because now they have more up-to-date, I guess, practices. It's got a strong reputation. I read on some source, I cannot remember what it was. I think it was some fake Wikipedia source, but that the sauce is too hot for even Satan to eat. It continues to deliberately aged quality product in small quantities, the Tabasco pepper sauce that still titillates palates after 125 years. And then new ideas also arose. Ned McElhenney, who's a younger brother, he's currently the president of operations, continues to look for more solutions to the Tabasco company. One of those being crop rotation, which it helped reduce occurrences of plant diseases and regenerated soil nutrients. But those are just some things. And then, in conclusion, Avery Island has contributed to one of the revelatory products in the Louisiana history. They revolutionized foreign communication and began advertising and marketing to improve revenue and economic status. They now have to face the fact that they are not Louisiana authentic now, yet I believe they are more interested in the vast growth in their company and product, which in turn creates more revenue and reputation worldwide. Thank you.